What's happening with American virtual cloud technologies?
A better question would be what happened with AVCTQ, because you can see the market isn't moving since the end of May. Let's see what happened. What can you tell us about this, Alvaro?
Okay, so it stopped trading. We can clearly see that the American virtual cloud technologies is no longer alive. In fact, it's in completely bankruptcy. We have here the confirmation. So at this particular point, it stopped trading even in the OTC market, so it's completely dead. We add this one to the other previous stocks that we analyzed, penny stocks we analyzed before. It's another death in the end.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dramatic situation, but as usual, we have to analyze what happened and how we could have acted if you didn't sell, before this stock, because in our previous videos, we always recommended risk management and diversification. And in this case, we always say that if you don't know where you are, don't trade this because it could disappear any day. And if you are not like prepared or you don't have a good broker or something like that, you could lose everything, because when these situations happen, it's very difficult, to get your capital, to know what's happening. Luckily you get your capital if you were in gains, and you were in losses also, at least that part. But let us know in the comments what the situation for you right now.
Okay, so let's sum up what will happen right here, because the first sign, the other sign that we have here is like when we have a stock that is in losses. A company is not in benefits, but quite the opposite, it's in completely losses every quarter, and that's the first signal. The second one, when the stock is going down again and again and again, minus 30, minus 30k, minus 30. In the end, it's like, okay, I'm just putting all my capital into this particular piece of stock. Maybe it's not worth it. And then the third one, after you have the stock delisted from Nasdaq, it's like this is the huge signal. It's like it's not in the Nasdaq anymore. I mean, this is super worrisome.
Exactly. You could continue to trade it, but with that extra risk in mind, because sometimes you have these scenarios and people are like, oh, I didn't know this could happen. Okay, that could be something normal if you don't know about the markets or you don't have a lot of experience. But once you experience something like this, or you see a similar situation, you have to know that this could happen. When a company enters into bankruptcy, the price stops trading and you could be trapped inside. And in this case, as you mentioned, we have those signals of the market going lower and lower each week. Also, we have the technical analysis right here. Let's go to the 1 hour chart to see in the bigger picture, as we can clearly see this big downtrend, extreme one. Obviously, you have these upside movements in the market, because when you have something hype around or some news, a lot of people tend to buy the stock and they create this type of movements. But when you see those breakouts to the downside, in my opinion, the best option is to get out and get those profits, if you entered early enough. And in this case, we can clearly see that the breakouts were devastating at the end. The price was trading between 20 cents and 5 cents area. You can clearly see the levels right here. They were respected, but if it didn't matter if you didn't close your positions, because right now this stock doesn't exist anymore in the market.
So and look at right now right here, what we have is like the completely nothing. It's like trading sideways all the time. This is a sign of no liquidity at all. No interest by investors. So this is like the ultimate signal like that it shouldn't be there. I remember a stock they say like a healthy management corp. It's like this. It happened the same, but it was super crazy, like 2,000, more than 2,000% in just one day. And then it got reversed, and in the end, all investors that got trapped there, they couldn't even exit the position because nobody, absolutely nobody was interested in buying that particular stock. So this is the mega dangers that we have right here. And in the end, look at that, AVCT is completely dead.
Exactly, the liquidity was lower each day, its trading week also. In the past, we have some opportunities right here. We can see the price went from $2 to 5, even higher, movements to the upside. But at the end, we always mention that you can profit from those movements, but you have to remember the general situation of the market. And in this case of this particular stock, if the stock is in losses, there are rumors of bankruptcy. The stock goes lower each week, disappears from Nasdaq, and you don't see it recovering. That are enough signals, in my opinion, to get out, or at least to put those extra risk management strategies.
Okay, so final thoughts that we have right here. I have here just we share some here. I made this post on Twitter. You can check that. You can follow us in HD. Here you can find the five key things that you have to learn from this particular penny. So the dangers that we have here when trading this particular asset. So
Mm.
with that, we finish these thoughts and this analysis. And thank you very much, guys. We have a video on the right for you, and remember to follow us.
Thank you very much. Check out on Twitter also, and welcome to Trading HD. Have a nice week. We love you. Take care.
Bye bye.